Over the past 5 years, I've seen some of the highest highs and lowest lows of my life so far. I somehow managed to go from some 17-year-old stoner with no ambition to the person that I am today.
And I think a big part of that is that I actually care now. I actually care about myself. And back in the day, I didn't. I didn't. So I didn't care about school. I didn't care about any, like, getting my license, nothing like that.
At the time, I was mainly focused on just smoking weed, going to parties, and listening to punk music. I had no faith in myself because from an early age I kinda just accepted that I would never try too hard and I was just gonna get by until I couldn't anymore.
Like, back when I was in, like, high school, like, actually going to classes, like, that was so depressing. Like, I was in a classroom all alone doing my class online, and, like, I just straight up wouldn't do the work because, like, what was the fucking point?
By age 17, I had dropped out completely. I was still doing nothing but smoking weed and hanging out with my friends who would skip school to hang out and smoke with me. After a while of doing that, I eventually ended up losing my mind when my sister was hammering a nail into the wall in our basement. I ended up spending 2 weeks in a mental ward, and over the next 2 years or so, this sort of thing would happen more and more often, seeing as my mental health was on a solid downward spiral.
Something I actually found out just recently, the last time I went to talk to my doctor, um, was that, like, he basically said, had I have been smoking weed or not, the whole psychosis thing would have happened either way. Um, but the whole, like, for 3 or 4 years of just smoking weed, like, nonstop, um, all that really did was kind of just accelerate that process. You know? I didn't know it was gonna happen, like, when it happened. So yeah, it was like it was just really confusing, and it scared me a lot. Like, and it still does sometimes. Like, sometimes I notice myself thinking the way I used to, and, like, kind of acting that way sometimes. So it happens semi often where I have to, like, take a step back and just, I don't know, just try and clear my mind, because it's scary going through that, and I don't want to go through that ever again. So for a while, like, when I got on my medication, that I'm still on now, like, things started to clear up, but, like, I still had this weird, like, mental fog. Like, I was still kind of out of it most days, and so I would spend loads of time just, like, watching YouTube and shit. But another thing I was doing a lot of was, like, drinking alcohol. Like, I would go through, like, two 24-ounce bottles a week. Um, so that was really bad. Um, you know, I I kind of smoked weed for a little bit when I moved back here, because I was drinking too much and I needed something to, like, change things up a little, like, try and get me away from the bottle. So I was smoking weed for, like, maybe a month, like, consistently, and, like, I knew that wasn't good for me. I just had way too much faith in the medication that I was on. But then, like, I slowly stopped. Well, I didn't stop drinking, but I don't drink nearly as much anymore, and like I don't smoke weed anymore. So, in terms of addictions and mental health, like, I've gotten a lot better. Um, the last time I smoked weed or did edibles was sometime at the start of July. So that's like 4 months ago. And sometimes I do still get the thought where, like, hey, it might be fun to, like, take an edible or something, but like then I just remind myself, like, all the times that I thought it would be fun to take a couple edibles and just chill, but like, I don't know, I just get like really severe paranoia and like anxiety when I do any sort of weed now. So I I really hope I like don't ever do it again, because I think just getting rid of it altogether was probably like one of the best things I could have done for myself. So yeah, it was a weird time, but like I'm super happy that it's over. Um, because now I can actually like I actually do have goals now, and like I can actually do things to help myself, like make life easier, and it's like really fulfilling to like just live a normal fucking life. like um yeah, like I said, I fucking care. All right, so I'm gonna do what I have to do to become the person that I want to be. And the premise for this video, like the video is gonna be titled "Running from the Past," and I was thinking about that last night, and it's like it's called "Running from the Past," but at the same time, it's like those are memories that are gonna be in my head for a long time. Like memories from when I was going through psychosis, they're gonna be in my head for a long time. And you know, each day that goes by that I get farther away from that point in my life, it doesn't matter, because I'm always gonna have those memories. And I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of the whole situation, because I really want to get a good understanding of what happened, and like why I decided I was gonna change shit. So yeah, these days I'm doing a hell of a lot better than I was back then. I do things like reading, working out, a couple other hobbies like YouTube, um, and most importantly, I'm back in school, which is great, and I'm going to do my driver's license sometime in the next month and a half. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff coming up, and things are great, and I'm really grateful that I'm in my current position, because like I feel normal again. Anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching and for supporting my channel over the past 6 months or so. I've really been giving YouTube a bit of a try here, and it seems to be going pretty well, so I'm really grateful for that. Anyways, that's it for this video. Peace out.